Alright, good afternoon everybody. It's your boy Akeem. Welcome to today's vlogs. Continuing with more scout reports headed towards the 2015 NFL Draft. For this vlog, I'm here to give you a report on tight end / wide receiver Devin Funchess out of Michigan. Now, he's actually prospected more as a wide receiver headed towards this year's draft. And I know that if you guys have noticed a lot of rankings per position headed towards this draft, Funchess is looked at more as a receiver and trying out more as a receiver, but I think he will be a better fit as a tight end receiver hybrid, more as a tight end at the next level. Just need to gain a little bit of weight. Now, he's actually hailing from Framingham Hills, Michigan, stayed within the state to go to Michigan, and he was actually a freshman All-American honor as a true freshman with 15 receptions, 234 yards, and 5 touchdowns. And in his sophomore season in full-time as a starter at tight end, and he was still used at the wide receiver, slot receiver a couple of times. 2013, he had 49 receptions, 748 yards, and 6 touchdowns. And in last season, he was a full-time starter as a true wideout outside, and he actually led the team with 733 yards on receiving and 4 scores. Now, because of his size, a lot of people have a lot of faith in him to become a dominant receiver at the next level, but I still have many concerns. Now, let's talk about his strengths and weaknesses. I just mentioned his size. He has a tall, athletic frame at 6'5", 230 pounds, and his body resembles a lot like Kelvin Benjamin of the Carolina Panthers and Alshon Jeffrey of the Chicago Bears. And the Chicago Bears, Alshon Jeffrey is a prolific receiver in the National Football League. Now, he also has other great traits. He's a great mismatch nightmare for linebackers and smaller corners, and he has great leaping ability to win many jump balls, which shows that he could be a big-time threat in the red zone. Now, he definitely is a good hybrid to play a tight end and a wide receiver, and that's why he is still my #1 tight end, because of his versatility. I think he could become a good tight end like Jermichael Finley was for the Green Bay Packers. That's who I compare him to because of the playing styles, the body type, and how he can be used as a tight end and a wide receiver. Now, he does have many weaknesses. Now, he lacks the bulk size that you want as a tight end. He weighs 230 pounds. I kind of wish he weighs up to 250 at 6'5". That would be just sick for you at the tight end position. Also, he doesn't really have the speed that I want at the wide receiver position. He runs a 40 at the 4.6, 4.7 range, which you want more at the tight end position. That's why I think he's a better fit at tight end. Also, he needs to be a little bit more consistent in his route running technique. He sometimes gets lazy at times, and he actually has a hard time coming off quick accelerations to separate himself against the defenders. He needs to work on that just a little bit. And also, he's not really too good after the catch as far as his vision and reading his blocks. I think he needs to do a better job at that. And like I said, his acceleration, like I said, he runs a 4.6, 4.7, 40. If he does increase that speed to a 4.4, 4.5 at the scouting combine, then I will actually nod him as one of my top 10 receivers entering this year's draft. But he is my #1 tight end. Now, where I project him being selected, I actually have him going in the 2nd round of this season's draft. Some people still might even have him bumping going into the 1st round, but I don't have to have him as the 1st round. I actually don't have any tight ends coming out of the 1st round, or even Funchess as a wide receiver. I think he's a better fit in the 2nd round. Now, in many mock draft overall perspective, a lot of people have him in the top 40 overall players entering this year's draft, and I highly respect that, but I do have him as a 2nd round pick. Now, I have 2 more blogs I'm going to talk about. I'm going to catch you guys in just a couple of minutes with more scouting reports. Thank you for watching this vlog. I'm your man, Akeem McCall. Be easy.